Hey everyone, good morning. Welcome to this exciting training on V-Igniter. I'm so excited you're here. If you are here watching this, I'm sure you're somebody who takes your business seriously. And you're going to be pretty impressed, I think, with the new tools, the new setup we have in V-Igniter. If you haven't been in V-Igniter for a while, a lot has changed and a lot's been added. This is growing. This tool set is expanding. There's something for everybody here, I believe. It doesn't matter if you are someone who grows their business through social media, or if you're someone who grows their business through one-on-one, belly-to-belly type sales. We have something for everybody. Our new tool set, part of our V-Igniter workflows, is something that allows anybody to come into the business and have a daily method of operation to execute, that they can follow, that they can basically put the Vasayo action plan into action from day one and show up consistently as a professional. This is very exciting because I think some of the greatest leaders, some of the most successful people in network marketing are able to find a system or a process that works. They're able to consistently replicate that process, not only with themselves and their business, but also with others, help them use the success, use the process to grow and to help them elevate their business and who they are and grow relationships. And so we're excited to show it to you. We recently were in Las Vegas, and it was wonderful to get out there, and we got to speak on stage and share some of the new tools. And we had a half hour to do it and covered so much in such a short period of time. I'm sure some of your heads were spinning if you were there. I know mine was. So this is a great time for us to kind of go through more in depth what the tools are, how you can utilize them, and how anybody, doesn't matter who you are, can start putting the Vasayo action plan into action. Our goal is to help you ignite your teams, help you ignite you, the inner fire within, and help you ignite your business through these tools. I think that Vasayo is a company that is gaining some serious momentum, and we're excited to be a part of this journey with you, and it's going to be a wild ride. So we are committed to expanding our tool set daily. We're working on it daily, adding new tools, adding new functionality, talking with leaders, finding what works, learning different marketing styles, and basically applying them to our tools in ways of marketing, in ways of functionality, and we're just going to be more excited. So what I'll do first is I'm going to walk you through the new workflows that we have to show you how, if someone comes into the business, what do I have them do? I'm sure that if you're a leader, you have a process already, you have a training style already. And I promise you, after watching this, your approach will probably change. I think your business is going to change for the better. If you're someone who's new to this is what I do daily. This is what I do to get started, and this is what I do on a daily basis to grow my business. Once I show you the workflows, we'll move on to some of the other new features and tools and how you can utilize them, and maybe a little bit of what's to come. So let me share my screen here, and let's dive right into it. So, guys, this new functionality is built on the foundation of the Vasayo action plan. It starts with step one of the action plan, which is define your dream and determine your why. We have multiple steps to get people set up and started. Each one of them has a video that explains what you're doing and why you're doing it. Step one of the Vasayo action plan, define your dream, determine your why. This is crucial. I think that every leader is teaching people that you first need to understand why you're doing this. It's crucial that you have a focus, you have a reason for your activities on a daily basis. It's what pushes you and keeps you through some of the storms that might come up. Remember why you're doing this and put it in here as step one and save it. When I mentioned that it follows the Vasayo action plan, you can actually now click on action plan within V-Igniter, and it's here for you. Look at that. Vasayo action plan in digital format in V-Igniter, and it's interactive. I can click setup to develop a contact list. I can set up my why. I can set up my goals. It follows the action plan, which is huge. A lot of people are excited just about that fact. But we're talking about getting set up right now. So step one, like I said, define your dream, determine your why. Don't miss this step. I'll show you later how and why this is important. The next step is goal setting and commitments. This is your income goal. What are you hoping to accomplish with Vasayo? It's important that you put that in here too, because we have some algorithm behind the Igniter that's going to help you understand what you should be doing on a daily basis in order to work every day towards your why and also towards your income goals. And that brings us to the next step, which is the breakdown. The breakdown is, this is where it gets kind of exciting. You have now kind of some math that's been done for you that recommends how many people you should be speaking with daily. If I look at this number here, I see 1,740 prospects that I need to communicate within a year in order to reach my income goal. It seems like a lot. It can be intimidating. But when you look at the day-by-day basis, you break it down by day, it's only 6 people that I'm connecting with. And keep in mind here, you're not selling 6 people a day. That's not the goal here. The goal is to simply work on that relationship. It's making a connection. It's making a touch with somebody. You may have heard some terminology out there. We call it a connection. You're going to make a connection. You're going to focus on improving the relationship with 6 people a day. And it's very simple. It can be a text message. It can be a Facebook message. It can be a phone call. Hey, how are you doing today? It's been a while since we connected. Hope to hear how you're doing. Hope you guys are doing well. That's a connection. 1 down, 5 to go. It's very simple. My goal through this process is to continue to build the relationships of individuals that I know, or maybe that I don't know. Either way, it's a list that I get into the system, and I'm working that daily. As I grow those relationships, I'm going to be building the relationship. I'm going to be building trust, and opportunities are going to come up where people are curious about what you're doing. You're talking about products, you're talking about things going on in your life, and the opportunities to share the products and to share the business will come up naturally. So that's the premise behind this. But the great thing about the new action plan with V-Igniter, the V-Igniter workflows, is that it allows simple steps. It puts it in a digital format, and it allows you to see daily what I should be doing. So you can see, now that we understand what we're doing, we are going to work on the next step of the Vasayo action plan, which is building your list. You can kind of see we're building a foundation here, right? We've got our why, we've got our goals set up, and now we're going to start building the list or the people that we will communicate with daily to improve those relationships. I've had people talk to me, and they said, hey, I realized I imported my brother, and I didn't want to speak to my brother about the business. So how do I get him out? And I was thinking, really what you're doing here is you're not trying to sell your brother on the business. You're not trying to sell your brother a product. Your brother simply, all we're doing is growing the relationship with that person. So of course have him in here. Why wouldn't you? Every relationship in your life can use an improvement, right? I believe that every relationship can always be better. So of course have him in here because as you work your list daily, you're going to be reaching out to him and letting him know, hey, I'm thinking about you. Hope you're doing well. Let's get together soon. And I've logged a connect. Over time, the opportunity when it's appropriate will arise when he's interested in what you're doing. He's interested in the products you're taking. And it's a good time to share it at that moment. It should progress naturally, right? We're not trying to sell people. We're not trying to coerce people into something that feels uncomfortable for you and for them, right? This business should be something that's exciting, and it should be something that is powerful. This is relationship marketing. There's a reason why relationship comes first before marketing. And so first we build the relationship, then we have the opportunity to market if it arises. It may never arise, and that's okay, because as you grow relationships, you're growing yourself. You're growing who you are. You're growing the quality of lives around you. And I think that's what's most attractive about this business, and what's most attractive about the opportunity to be in this position that you're in. So anyways, let's move on. We're building our list, okay? So now we're asking, who's your top 20 contacts? These are the people that are going to show up to your rescue in a thunderstorm. You're on the side of the road and you call them. They are there for you, right? These are your 5-star contacts. These are the people that will listen to you. They're the people that care about you. And I highly recommend when you come into the business new, you need to develop this list first, because these are the people who are the best opportunity to already be in a position to start sharing the products and the opportunity. So you add them here. I'm going to go ahead and add Nick, my buddy Nick. I'll just put in the number Not sure his number now. And I'm going to add him. Great, he's been added. So I can quickly see that he's been automatically added as a 5-star contact. I can change that right here just by clicking the buttons, but we're assuming that if he's a top 20 contact, he's already a 5-star contact. And I'm going to add 20 people here. If you have more than 20, add them. You want to have as many 5-star contacts as you can. But when someone comes into the business, this is important because this builds the foundation of what I do first. Who do I speak with first? And we're going to add them right here. Once I've added the 20, I will hit next. And I'm going to continue building my list. So right now we can import our Facebook contacts. It's a little bit of a setup. Like I said, every step of this way has a nice video that it teaches you exactly how to do and why you're doing whatever section you're on. So building your list, importing Facebook contacts, watch the video if you have questions, upload the file, and hit next. Next, we're importing our Google contacts. If you're an Android user, your contacts will be in Google. And you can add them there. Once you've added them, hit next, and we can import our iPhone contacts for those Apple users. The Apple contacts live in your iCloud, and so there's a video here how to get them out and how to import them into here. And finally, you have a CSV list option, and you can import your CSV lists. So if you have mail programs or if you've marketed before in the past, you probably have some sort of spreadsheet list that you can basically import right here. Some systems that you might have contacts in allow you to export a CSV file, and that's where you can just export it and then save it on your computer, upload it here. There's also a video that explains that in detail. Hit next, and optionally, we can prioritize our list. I don't recommend, if you've imported 5,000 people, that you're going to sit and prioritize each one. Because each day as we log into the Igniter and we start working our daily workflows, we are going to be working that list automatically. Everyone that comes in to your system into Igniter will be set to a 3-star level. If they're a top 20 contact, they will automatically be set to a 5-star. We want to have everyone that come into the business be kind of a neutral setting that's outside of your top 20, because you want to still work that. You still want to give an opportunity to grow the relationship with those people. And as you grow those relationships, those stars will increase, and then you have opportunities to share more of Vasayo. So once you have either prioritized your lists or continued, I'll move on to the next section. Real quick though, but if you do decide you want to prioritize your list right here, all your contacts will be listed. They'll be set to a 3-star. I can change that quickly to a 5 if I want, or a 2, depending on if I know that that's where that relationship is at. But like I said, again, I highly recommend to just skipping this part and going on to the next step, which is counseling with your upline. So this is where it gets really exciting, I believe. Especially a lot of leaders look at this and they get really excited, because this is where you add your support team and your team members. Now, everyone who you add here can actually see your daily activity. And everyone who you sponsor or everyone who adds you as a support team or a team member, you can actually see their activity. You're going to be able to see their why, you're going to be able to see their income goal, and you're going to be able to see when they've completed their top 20 as well as their daily activities. Great, so I've added my team, I've added my support team and some of my team members, and I'm going to click done. And now I'm going to go to this video right here. This is a 30-minute video. I recommend everyone watching it because it'll walk through daily on what you do to grow your business and how you actually work this action plan. It's your new power hour. It's ready to get ready to ignite 2019. So watch this video. It'll walk you through it. I'm also going to walk you through it here on this training as well. So it might be a little redundant, but it's okay. It's great. I've already been in here today working a little bit, so some of these are already accrued, some numbers, but if you see this each day, all this will be zeroed out. So look at this. This is your Vasayo action plan activity. It's your action plan dashboard. I can see here's why I'm here. I want to have more time with those I love while blessing others, to live my best life possible. That's my why. And I have an income goal here of $120,000 a year. And Igniter is going to recommend that I connect with prospects, customers, brand partners daily. I'm going to invite and add some people. And as I do this and log these connects, each of these numbers will basically, you'll see these bars, these little circles start to accrue until it's completed. And let's start actually logging some connects. I'll show you how it's done. It's very simple. It's where it gets exciting. Look at that. First person I have here is Nick Jessen. I'm going to log a connect with him, okay? So I see that Nick is a 5-star. I can quickly change the star rating right here as I build my relationship with Nick. Hopefully it doesn't go down and it continues to stay at a 5-star. But look, I can say, okay, with Nick, I'm going to, why don't I find him on Facebook? I'm going to send him a Facebook message. We have a great little feature here that I can click this Facebook button and it pops open Facebook and attempts to find him. There he is, first person. Isn't that great? Very simple. But let's say I'm not sure what to say to Nick. You know, maybe right now I'm not feeling like I know what to say. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to click on scripts. I don't know if you saw that. A little scripts button right here. I'm going to click that and say Facebook. And I get this great little section where I have some ideas on what I want to say to Nick. If I click this connect one, it's going to populate his name automatically. And I can literally just copy this script. And I'm going to hit close, and it automatically populated it right here to the connect window. Now, a connection has not taken place yet. A connection takes place when I literally go to Facebook or wherever I want. I'm going to connect with him. I'm going to post on his timeline, or I'm going to send him a private message, or I'm going to send him a text or an email. Whatever I do is actually making the connect. What I'm doing here is I'm actually logging it in vIgniter. So I'm keeping track of my daily activities. I'm keeping track of my relationships as they grow. So if I log this connect, it clears him out, and I have 3 left. So pretty easy, right? Pretty easy to make a connection. I'm going to say the next person I'm going to find on Instagram. Let's say I want to connect with them on Instagram. Same functionality. If I click this Instagram button, it's going to open Instagram and attempt to find them. Looks like you need to be logged in, which I am not. So that you didn't see that there, but it's great. It's a great little feature. Let's say I can connect with them through email, text, show the plan, whatever I do here, I'm just going to log it, okay? And another great thing is I can see all the activity that took place with this contact. So Olivia looks like she filled out the vSlim form on our vIgniter landing page. And so she received a welcome text message. So I can see all the activity that's taken place here. If I am over here connecting with her on the connection window and I send her a text, hey, hope you are doing well. Let's get together soon. And I save that. It's going to also be stored in the activities details moving forward. So next time she comes up in my daily connects, I can see where that customer is at, or that prospect is at. I can also look at their details. I can change their tree position. If they're in the business, if they're not, that's no big deal. But I can change information on them right there. And then I can also store and add notes on this customer, on this prospect. So I can see more detail each time I'm trying to connect, you know, how I'm going to connect with them. Sometimes you may not know what to say, you know, beyond the scripts here, right? And maybe the scripts aren't really appropriate, or maybe they're not working. It doesn't make sense with that relationship. I can always go to their Facebook or go to their Instagram and see what's going on in their life, and I can basically reply and react to that, and have a more intelligent conversation with them. But like I said before, what we're trying to do here is simply just build the relationship with these people. That's all we're trying to do. We're trying to build the relationship, grow the relationship, and not be selling them daily, right? If I decide that, okay, I'm going to invite them to lunch. Let's say I'm going to invite Olivia to lunch. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to click on invites. I'm going to click lunch and say, hey, invited to lunch. I'm going to log that connect, and it's going to log that I have invited them to lunch. And it's going to keep track of my invites. So you can see right here, I've invited 2 people, or I've got 2 invites left. I've invited 1. So it's a great way to keep track of your invites, your messages, and all sorts of stuff. If I want to schedule a follow-up with this person, I can do so by clicking right here. Click follow-up. You can put a custom date in, or I can send it out for a month, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 1 week. And what will happen is they'll show up again in my follow-ups over here and I can follow up with them. It also syncs with my Google Calendar, so I can see that on my phone I've got to follow up with somebody. And in addition, every day, vIgniter will send me emails reminding me of who I need to follow up with today. So it's just a great way to connect and follow up and grow your business that way. What I'm doing here is I'm working top to bottom, and then I work left to right. So top to bottom, I clear out my prospects first. Let's say I continue doing so, and I'm going to then connect with this person. Let's say I gave them a phone call. Had a great call, discussed kids' birthdays. Log that connect, and then I've got Denise, and let's say Denise, I invited her. Let's say I sent her a video, and she was so excited about it. So I sent her CBD video. Okay. Log that connects. My prospects are now done. I reached my goal for prospects for today. Isn't that great? I'm excited. Next is customers. Customers is somebody you're going to connect with differently than you would a prospect, right? A customer is someone who's tried the product, or maybe they filled out a form on vIgniter landing page, and they've tried the product. It's going to be a different connection than someone who's just a friend or a prospect or a relationship. But I'm still building a relationship, right? I'm still checking in with them. You know, hey, I noticed you got vSlim. How's it going? How did you like it? Is there anything I could do for you today? Simple stuff, right? Once you move through those connections, you move to brand partners. And brand partners is a different connect as well. Brand partner, it's more or less like you are a cheerleader. You know, you're someone who's rooting them on. If they're doing well daily, logging their connections, you're going to want to let them know, hey, you're doing great, you're killing it. Great job. So log that connect as well. I think brand partners are a great support group. And sometimes people have ideas and ways of doing things that are working well, and reach out to them, ask them how they're doing, how their business is going. It's just a great way to connect and continue to grow that relationship with brand partners. I know that a lot of times in this business, people seem to fall out of the business early because maybe they didn't get the relationship they were looking for. Maybe they didn't have any success up front. But sometimes just these encouraging messages from each other are going to help keep people motivated and excited. So this is a great way to communicate and connect. Then we have our follow-ups. Our follow-ups will basically come up as we schedule them. And so when I schedule a follow-up, I'll have notes as to why I'm following up, and I'll follow up with that person right here. Finally, you can search for people. So if there's someone you want to connect with today, I can simply just type their name in here, and they'll come right up. I'm going to search for myself, and look at all these different people that have my same name. This is a test account, so you're going to see random names and random traffic statistics. But anyways, so you can see that daily I'm going through my action plan, my workflows, top to bottom, left to right, and clearing them out. If I don't do anything else today, I'm at least doing that because I know that I'm working towards my goals, I'm working towards my why, and I'm doing something that is growing relationships and allowing me to become a better relationship marketer every day. So once that's all done, give yourself a pat on the back and do a little dance because you have just completed your daily goals. Now we're going to focus on growing your reach, growing your list, and being social as well. So we've got a couple activities you can do here to keep track of. Number one is friend requests, adding more people to grow relationships with, right? Find some people, be their friend. When they approve you, you've got someone else you can work on that relationship with, and add here to the action plans, to your workflows. Secondly, follows. Go out and find some people to follow. If you're on Instagram or if you're on Facebook, follow more people. You get a good idea of what's going on in people's lives and what people are excited about. And you can always find opportunities to grow relationships and share products and share the opportunity as it arises. And then also you want to be sharing and posting yourself. Brand yourself. Be someone who people want to be a part of. The whole premise of building relationships is that you are brightening someone's day, right? You're becoming a light to somebody. So when you're posting, be posting stuff that's positive, that people want to, that people want to be drawn to, and not always product and business. Be very careful with that. If you're out there posting products all the time and business all the time, you're kind of shut people down. People can pick up on that, right? They don't want to be sold. People want to be excited about what you're excited about. And so if you do 13, 12, 13 posts, they should be about you. They should be about your life and what's going on and what you're excited about. And maybe the 14, 15 posts, you can post something that is product and business related, but use some good judgment there. I think the highest priority here is that you are relationship marketing, putting that relationship first. That is the key to growing your business and having some great success. Second is comment. Go out there and comment on people's activities. If people have things going on in their lives, go out and comment on it. Go out and be somebody who's actively engaging with their lives, because it just is another thing to help grow relationships. So down here below, we also have some new inspirational quotes and messages that you can post that are just easy, exciting, positive stuff that you can post out there. The images look great. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Great post there. Believe in yourself. You are better than you think, or braver than you think, more talented than you know, and capable of more than you imagine. Just great positive messages. So these are all new here, available to anyone to share. We've got some great CBD images. So you've got social images to share. You've got activities you can do daily, and your daily workflows. So now that you know how to work the action plan daily, the way you get here is by clicking on the dashboard. Actually, when you first log into VIgniter, once this is set up, you will actually see the dashboard right here. And then you will just click Go to Work. That's all you'll do. When you first log in to the dashboard, you'll see your quick workflow activity board right here. But if you click Go to Work, that's where you actually get to being able to work that plan daily. One other thing I want to show you is that if you are someone who has team members on VIgniter, you can come over here and click My Team, and I can see my team members right here. I can see their activity, and I can see their totals. I can see their why. I can see their income goal. I can see their connects and their activities and how they're doing. It's great. It's a great way to keep track of who's performing and who's not. And also, it's a great way to keep you accountable and motivated if you're someone who wants to perform and be someone who is working daily towards your goals. Make sure you're logging your connects every day, and your leaders will be able to see that. So that's very exciting. Let's talk about these tools you've seen here are primarily pro features. So if you don't know much about VIgniter, VIgniter has a free version and a pro version. The difference between the two is if you are on a free version, pop over here to this one here, okay. If you're on a free version, you're gonna see this when you first log in. You'll see a quick start, Vasayo action plan setup, and a quick start landing pages setup. The action plan is in the free version, which you can see here, and you can actually set it up. I can set up my why, I can set up my dream, I can add my list, but you're not gonna have the ability to work it daily with the workflows and the workflow dashboard. So I highly recommend you go pro just for that feature alone. Some additional differences between free and pro is we've got landing pages. We have a new business page that's available to everyone in the business. We have the free version right here. You click on it, you'll see the dream lifestyle can be yours now. Anyone can do this, thousands already are. If you fill this page out, I'll just quickly fill it out for you. You can see what happens. There we go, fill out that form quick. You'll see that it goes to a secondary page that has the We Are Vasayo video. Your dream lifestyle awaits. You're about to be part of one of the most incredible business journeys of your life. I can't wait to personally congratulate you and welcome you to the team. Watch this video and then click Join Vasayo below. Welcome to the team, join below. So if they click the join button after they watch the video, they're gonna go to this Join Vasayo page and learn more about the business. So that page is a great page. It's a great engagement page, has a high engagement rate. A lot of people fill out that page one form, depending on the traffic sources, at a high rate. So that's exciting. As a free user, you'll have one business page. As a pro user, you'll have all of the pages unlocked. And there's just different reasons for that. Different pages have different feel. This one's a little more, just a lot different look and feel than the one you just saw. So you have a lot more options as a pro user to market the business page. As far as product pages go, VIgniter has a bunch of landing pages for each product. They're all beautiful, very engaging, high impact pages. Some people send traffic to these pages. Some people just pull them up when they're one-on-one with somebody and show them all the great features and benefits of these products. If you're a free user, you have access to this V-Kit page that is a great way to get people excited about Vasayo and to get them introduced to the products. It has V3, Eternal, V-Slim, and Core Complete. So this page is wonderful. It talks a lot about those products. You just have that page in the free version. If you're a pro user, you have access to all of the other pages, and you can see all the business pages. You can see all of the product pages. We have the new CBD1 page. This page is hot. It's people are very excited about it, and I see it being shared more and more out there in social land. So it's great. The one and only CBD product your body wants. The proof is in the patent. Risk-free order. Try it now. So you can fill this page out and go to a checkout page where you can actually buy the product. But there's a lot of good information on all these products and all these landing pages. Another great reason to be a pro user because you're going to have access to a lot more pages than you would normally as a free user. What I'd like to show you now is another thing that people are very excited about, and it is the new V-Igniter shopping cart. This page is, or this website is awesome. It is clean, it's simple, it provides everyone a simple way to check out, to buy product, to order it, and have it delivered to them. It doesn't have a lot of packs and different products that may be confusing to regular customers. So I can come here as a customer, I can click on one-time delivery, or I can click on auto ship every 30 days. And order now. I can add to cart, or I can actually view the product page in more detail. This is what you would expect from a traditional shopping experience. And this store, this shop is available to everyone in Vasayo as of now. So if you have this cart up and you want to share just this page right here, you can go to your browser, copy this link, and paste it anywhere you'd like, and they will come directly to this page in order to buy your product. So this is, I know that a lot of marketers get excited about this because they might have different flows that they've built and they're working on, and so this gives them a way to have people directly buy the product without going through a different funnel. So it's exciting. This is a huge win for everybody in Vasayo, and I'm excited to watch people have success with this cart. So that is new. What else do we have for you? Social media images and posts. So here we have our social media image library and posts. We've got a lot that's new. A lot of images are new. We've got a new inspirational posts section. I'll click on this here. But these are just easy images to share. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. You are beautiful. This is just a growing library of inspirational messages that you can share. So those are available to pro users. So again, more value to be pro. You still have images if you are a free user, but you'll have a lot more to use if you are pro. These are great to send out to people. You know, as you're in conversations and you're growing your relationships, these are great images to share with people. Get them excited, get them motivated. You know, I think we're constantly working on this. We're going to be improving this. We're working on a new section right now that's going to be high engagement posts, so that's coming. But you can just kind of look through these. I think there's a lot of inspiration for people, a lot of excitement for each product. We have new business images. Some have text, some don't, depending on what you'd like to share. A great way to share these images, if you're wondering, is let's say I want to share this image, you know, how to work from anywhere, right? But I want to control where this goes. I can just copy this image or save this image to my computer and then upload it wherever I want and control where that links back to, or even if it links at all. Maybe it doesn't link anywhere. So that's a little tip for you to be able to share images without linking directly to a page. So yeah, I encourage you to come through here with brand new CBD images. I mean, these are beautiful. They're fresh off the press and ready to go. So another great feature of the Igniter that I would like to show you before we conclude. I appreciate your patience through this video training. If you look at contacts in V-Igniter, you have a powerful CRM and customer management tool, prospect management tool at your fingertips. It's pretty great. You can add new contacts, you can import contacts, you can transfer contacts. If, for example, you are getting a lot of traffic or a lot of leads that are taking place and you don't have the time to work them, you can transfer them to someone who does. Or if maybe you're not sure how to follow up, you can transfer them to leaders who can then help you work through that process. So that's a great tool, great feature. You can also export your contacts here. You can sort all of your contacts by source. So if I want to say, I want to see all my Facebook people, I can click on them that way. If I want to choose everyone that came in through via CBD, for example, I can choose that right here. I can see here's everyone who came in through my CBD page. So a great way to target certain users and customers. If I click on the individual, then I go to a page where I can do some great follow-up. I can schedule follow-up. I can email them, text them. I can log a connection. I have call scripts available. So just a powerful CRM feature inside vIgniter. Okay, last thing I'm going to show you is how to upgrade to Pro. If you are a free user and you are wondering how you get all these great tools, I'll show you how to do that. If you are someone who wants to tell your team members how to jump on vIgniter and use the Pro tools, it's very simple. Basically, from the vCloud back office, your Vasayo back office, you're going to see a little icon that says vIgniter. If you click that, you'll automatically be logged into vIgniter. If you're a free user, you're going to see this dashboard most likely. And to upgrade, you simply click this little free 14-day trial button right here. What that means is that if you haven't gone Pro before, you can now try it free for 14 days. Fill out your information, fill out your card, hit save, and all of the Pro features have been unlocked for you to use and to start setting up your Vasayo action plan and start getting to work daily. I hope this has been informative. I'm just excited to watch the success unfold in this business. I'm excited to watch what's to come for Vasayo and everyone involved. It's been incredible, and I'm just looking forward to the future. This is going to be a great year. It's going to be a big 2019, and we're excited to be a part of it. So thank you so much. I appreciate your time.